Financing economic development, finding money. Once you have completed your research and planning, including your budget projections, and settled on a specific economic development project to pursue, you will want to find financing to help launch your project and ensure adequate cash flow. You will likely be looking for different types of financing for your project, assuming that your community economic development office is already funded separately. Lump sum financing to help with your project launch and pay for infrastructure items such as office space, furniture, equipment, computers, etc. Ongoing line of credit to cover shortfalls that occur as part of the regular business cycle. For example, after you've paid all your salary and utility expenses for the month, but before you receive payment from customers for services rendered. It will probably be difficult to obtain such financing from private Canadian banking institutions, since such institutions tend to see economic development activities as risky. In addition, there are some specific constraints that exist on Indigenous reserves. First, although bands have the right of exclusive use and occupation of their reserve lands, the legal title belongs to the Crown and the lands are held in trust for bands by the federal government. Any formal land transaction has to be approved by the Band Council and the appropriate federal ministry. Second, the interest on reserve lands is communal and inalienable. Reserve land has to be used in a way deemed to benefit the whole First Nation band and cannot be transferred to other parties. In particular, this provision implies that reserve land cannot be seized by legal process, mortgaged, or pledged to non-band members. This means that reserve lands cannot be used as collateral in a borrowing situation, thereby increasing perceived risk for lenders and making it more difficult to obtain loan funding. Some options for funding include local credit unions, nonprofit community loan associations or community development loan funds, community development corporations, perhaps the community development organization undertaking the project has funds reserved to help fund startups, or micro-lending programs. There's also the site listed here with Indigenous and entrepreneur links, along with a programs and services database also listed here that provides a walkthrough survey of your specific situation in order to help you find the resources you need. Information about Aboriginal business and entrepreneurship development (ABED) assistance is available from the ABED site listed here, along with a listing of Aboriginal financing institutions, AFIs, that work with ABED. And finally, here are some more Canadian and BC links for economic development project financing listed here. New Relationship Trust with the website here, Vancity with the website, and National Aboriginal Capital Corporations Association, NACCA, also listed here with the link.